Well, hey y'all, first time RVers, how you doing? Well, we're back at it again, and yes, it's raining. I know we probably just only had one really good weekend. Every weekend it seems to rain off and on. During the week it's been getting up to 60, 65, almost 70 degrees here in Myrtle Beach, and then when the weekends come, it drops down and starts to rain. So it's already going to be a weekend of repairs here in the Cedar Creek. Stay tuned and I'll show you what's going on. Well, it's week 2 in Breaking Dawn here, and we found some other issues. I think I may have mentioned the leak we were having in the shower, but finally figured out what's going on. Let me show you. I'll put a picture up of this area before I went to it, but they just jammed a bunch of silicone or caulk or something in here. You can still see some flakes left, some plastic flakes. They didn't vacuum them out at all, so they just siliconed right over top, but the silicone is so thick that it's never dried. I mean, this is just me pulling it. Look at this. Look. This was me just pulling it out with my fingers. So water was getting through that silicone, this big gap, and coming out of this edge right here and dripping onto the floor. Same thing back here. You can see some of the plastic flakes in there already. But look at this. Hopefully you can see that. It's in a shadow. But look, the top 1/16 of an inch or so cured, but underneath, no cure at all. Look how easy I pulled that away. So again, we had some leaking back here too. Trials and tribulations of owning an RV. 2021, we've had it 2 weeks and already had this major issue here. But I'll get all this cleaned out, get some good silicone in there, and we won't have any more leaks. Last week I did some caulking. I noticed around the edge, there was a couple holes right over here, right up underneath the sidewall. There was a little bit of a hole, so I did some caulking around there. But when I noticed the water coming out here, last night I caulked back here again, all the way across. And then I also caulked this seam here. Now let me show you, this is silicone, but here's where I caulked. You can see it's already cured and everything. And this is what all that gunk down there should have looked like. Nice and pretty hard, but a little bit of bounce to it. But there we go. I just did the third thin coat of silicone. Let that dry and check it out. Crossing the fingers that that works. Early afternoon. We've all gotten showers now in the shower. Let's see how it turned out. So there's the silicone I put in. You can see water's built up in here, which is supposed to happen. We have no leaking. Isn't that great? That's actually just a little bit of silicone right there. I'm gonna do a little bit of editing right now. The other two are still on their computers, so get a little editing done and we'll get on with our day. Looky what we have for dinner tonight. Buy one, get one free, Harris Teeter. Baby back ribs. Got them all dry rubbed. They've been sitting in the aluminum for a day now. We're gonna get those in the oven and slow cook them. Oh, they're gonna turn out so good. Something else that's nice with this new oven, no more reaching down and lighting the pilot light. All we gotta do is, you know, just like you would do for the cooktops. That's it. All right, we're gonna set it at about 200 and slow cook these ribs. Well, evening is upon us. Dawn and I did a brisk walk, about 1.5 miles in the misty rain, so we got a little wet, but it wasn't too bad. It was nice to get that in. Had dinner, got that video completely edited and uploaded, so that was good. Head of the game here. So we decided, after having 2 campers and buying stickers from all the places we visited and then trading those campers in, we're gonna go with magnets. Hopefully we won't be trading this one in anytime soon, but you never know. We didn't plan on trading the others in either, so got ourselves some magnets here. And actually, we got this new burn magnet several years ago when we first started camping, probably before we even planned on doing collections. So I guess technically that would be our first one. But anyways, last week we got a Myrtle Beach State Park. Today we picked up a Carolina Pines RV resort. My guess would be the next one is going to be from Destin. There's Maddie. Her and Dawn are in the bedroom watching a movie. I'm watching Meet the Fockers. Meet the Fockers, that is. And then we'll probably hit the sack, so we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Good morning. Guess what? Yep, it's still raining outside. We're gonna try to figure out something to do. I think it's really supposed to rain all day today, so we will see. Maddie's eating breakfast, made her like a smoothie thing with some granola and stuff. Knowing it was gonna rain all weekend. I don't know if I mentioned this in any other video I did, but we got this for Christmas, so we brought it. Our little video game. Miss Pacman, Galaga, Galaxian, Super Pacman, Dig Dug 2, Pacmania, and Pacland. A little later today, we'll probably sit down and do a little competing here while the rain comes down. Decided we had to get out of the camper and do something. We didn't do much at all yesterday because of the rain. I think we got out once, got in the golf cart and rode around for about 5 minutes. That's it.
We went for a walk.
Oh, we did go for that brisk walk. That's right. We walked about 1.5 miles. But you can see here, it is still raining. So we're gonna head to the mall, try to do some enjoyment here for the weekend, do some shopping, go back to the camper. Probably tonight we'll have a video game competition. Of course, we know who will win. Well, we're back from the store, and yes, it's still raining. So I finally broke down and had to get some. Maddie's got a few pairs, Dawn has a pair, so I broke down and got a pair today. Let me show you. Yep, got some Crocs. I don't know what color they're looking like to you, but they're called chocolate. They're almost like a dark gray, if you ask me. They are kind of ugly, but they're comfortable. Easy slip on, slip off, good for the pool. Probably just keep them in the camper.
I challenge you to beat me at Miss Pacman.
Challenge accepted.
Was stupid.
Well, that was fun, playing the video game inside, burn up a little time, but I had to get outside. Plus, I told myself I would get this bike rack on the new fifth wheel here. It's just been laying in the grass back there, and I got to get it on. I couldn't last week because of the rain, or I chose not to because of the rain, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that on now. And so what better time than to reach in the fridge and grab a beer on a nice rainy, cool evening. Today, we're gonna go with Boone Creek Blonde from the Appalachian Mountain Brewery in Boone, North Carolina. I brought my little baggie of tools because it's just a nut and a bolt that holds that bike rack on. I brought this last week. I'm gonna get it home. No, my luck, I'll need it at home at some point. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that put on in the freezing rain here. And then I'm gonna enjoy one of these beers. Well, I was gonna put it on and it ain't gonna work because the receiver is way back in there, and this comes with a little stub, so I guess I'll have to get an extension to get that to work. So we'll be doing that next weekend. You guys are not going to believe this. Not half hour after I was outside trying to mess with the bike rack. Look what started happening. Snow. Look, girls made snowballs. Ah, just joking. Guys, you gotta feel this stuff. It is the most unique feeling stuff ever. Floof. Floof time.
And it's good to meet you both. I assume this is your fiance.
I don't even know how to describe this stuff. It's what? It's, yeah, it would. This is what you could imagine a cloud would feel like. I mean, this almost feels like it's not even in my hand.
I'll eat breakfast and lunch at
It's
home.
so cool.
With a bowl of cereal and some toast with sugar-free jam.
It smells good.
For lunch.
It what?
Smells good.
See, it smells good from far away. When you...
I mean, it almost feels like cotton candy,
Yeah.
but
He'll usually stop and get a couple of
more solid,
sandwiches
and it
some
doesn't
fries
obviously
from work around
melt
midnight.
in your hands. See how it almost sticks to your fingers like cotton candy?
Yeah.
But it's
Or
not,
like dryer lint.
yeah, dryer lint.
I think that's when my staple
I'm doing a self-portrait.
Hey, that's weird.
3 years ago. That
All right, we're done. Here's mine. She's taking a selfie. Yeah, that's her hand. Yeah. And this is Dadder's. I think mine won. Does it look like him?
won.
Does it look like him? Put your glasses on. It looks like him.
Rain finally stopped, so we hit the hot tub for a little while. It's about 40 degrees and windy, so it was a chilly ride home, but we're gonna hit the sack soon, so we'll pick you up in the morning. Good morning, it's Sunday. We're on our way home. Still raining. There you have it, our rainy weekend at Carolina Pines. But we had fun, we enjoyed ourselves as always. So we will see you here again real soon. Bye-bye.